catch some toads. You're watching Predator bass fishing with Danny Rhodes. Whether he's ripping lips or unboxing it, he's doing everything under the sun. And you can catch it all here on Predator Bass Fishing.
Hey guys, today we're making some sausage cheese dip for the Super Bowl. We got some Rotel. We're going to use a can of that, and we're going to use some Tennessee Pride, 1 pound of Tennessee Pride sausage. We got browning right now, and we've got this Great Value Melt and Dip Easy Melt cheese. It's kind of like Velveeta. So we're starting the sausage. Once we get it brown, we'll throw in something else, maybe the Rotel, and get it kind of seasoned together, like helping each other taste good, and then we'll add the cheese in. So I'll be back in just a minute with the next step, and we'll look at the browned sausage. Okay guys, we got it on high now. I've raised it up a little bit. It's looking pretty good. It looks a little drier through the camera right now than it actually is, but it's getting close. I'd rather overcook it than undercook it, so we're going a little while longer. I've closed the lid to kind of help and ensure that it's cooking on the top too, not just on the bottom side. But I just stirred it and spread it out, chopped it up a little bit, and I'm gonna let it brown a little bit more. Okay, now it's pretty brown. Pretty happy with it. I still feel like it needs to cook a little bit more maybe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the Rotel and just let it boil. And okay, you can dump it in. My daughter's gonna dump it in. Let me get a good. Okay, go ahead. Dump it fast or it'll spill off the back of the can. There we go. I'll just tap it and get all the.
Well, I mean, it just dumped out.
Okay. Good job. Mild chilies. Okay, now come back and you can, or throw that away and then come back and you can stir this. We'll go ahead and stir it, and then I don't think it's a little hot there, so just so you know, on the top edge. We're not gonna drain it. This Tennessee Pride must be pretty lean. I started thinking, I was like, how am I gonna drain this, because the bowl's hot and it's in the air fryer, so thankfully it's not, there wasn't hardly any grease at all. So here, let me show you how I would just stir it like that. I thought there was gonna be a little bit more juice, which I guess you had it pretty good.
I got the whole can in there, so
yeah, I just thought
mad at me.
I wasn't mad at you. I just thought you had it on top and not like mixed in very good, but it looks good. Okay, I thought there would be a little more liquid, but there's really not. And we have another can of Rotel. We have another can of Rotel, but I think we're just gonna do one. So be quiet when I'm making a video, little girl. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, so we got that ready. The thing I was looking at just said cook the meat until it's not pink anymore. So definitely no more pink in there that I see. I mean, I haven't seen pink for a while, so it looks pretty good. Now we're gonna cut this into chunks. This is the original Melt and Dip Easy Melt cheese.
Is it pork sausage?
So we're gonna cut it in pieces here.
Dude, is that plastic on it?
Here, you throw that in the.
Wait, is there plastic on it? It looks like there's plastic.
Have you washed your hands?
No.
Well, wash your hands if you want to throw these in the dip. I'll just cut it real quick and then I'll let you. Okay, so we're cutting this up and then we're gonna throw it in. We'll come back and show you what it looks like in a second. Okay, we got all that out. We got 2 more pieces. Yeah. We got that one. Okay, we'll use the spoon. Let me get that down in there where it's laying flat, where it'll melt a little faster maybe. I think it'll melt plenty fast anyway, but you want to just lay that one on top of the middle one maybe? It might be the warmest in the middle, so we'll try that. Okay, we shall be back. Okay, we're getting a little bit of melting here. as they melt, I'm kind of chopping them up a little bit and mixing them in, but they're melting slowly, so we'll come back in a few minutes and you got tackled last time for talking in the video. You're gonna do it again?
Yeah.
So we'll be back in a minute with some more of this. Hey guys, we're back. It's looking really good. What I've been doing is flipping these over, and then they've got, you know, the stuff on the bottom, and then I just kind of flip some of that on top of there. And can't make a video these days without kids. You know how it is around here. I mean, I'm sure if you got kids at your house, you understand. But slamming doors and
I dare to talk again.
so anyway, I did that a few times with the other stuff, and then I just kind of sweep some of it over on top of it, and then flip that over there, scoop a little bit on top of there, and we'll let that melt for just a second. I was chopping it up too a little bit, but we'll come back in just a minute. I'm going to turn it down. It's still on high. I'm going to let those melt just for a minute, and then I'll turn it down a little bit, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the finished product and maybe a little taste test in just a second. All right, so we shall return. Okay, guys, we're back. It looks amazing. It hasn't been very long since we were here. That's 1 block of cheese. So as you can tell, I mean, it's not very, you know, it's only, I don't know, not maybe even an inch deep. So if you were having a big party and you wanted to do 3 blocks of cheese, you might be able to do 4 blocks of cheese in there. You know, it depends on how much sausage and stuff like that you're adding. But it looks really good. I wanted to show you this. It's on low right now. Let's see if we do start. Let's see if it works. If you do keep warm. Okay, that didn't work. So you got to push sear. When it's blinking, then it should. Oh, dang it. Anyway, I messed with it a second ago. There we go. There we go. I'm not exactly sure what I just did, but anyway, now it's on keep warm. So I think that's probably lower than low. And then, okay, we're gonna taste test. You may put a little bit on your chip, or do you want to dip it in there?
That one's your chip. This one's mine.
Okay. I have a chip. You have a chip.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to have a chip too?
Put some on it.
Okay, hold it over here, and I'll put a little bit on
So
there.
we're rating it.
Hold it over the bowl, please.
We're rating it out of 10, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a 1 out of 10. You've never had cheese dip, so how are you gonna rate it?
I'll just rate it how because we're taste
Your
testing.
taste for the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a picky eater, so I'll probably just listen to him.
Okay. Well, you're okay. You're scared to try it, aren't you? Okay, you got a little bit of cheese. First time with Rotel dip. Did you get a little bit of meat or no meat? Probably no meat. It's just cheese.
You didn't get me any meat on this.
Is it good?
7 out of 10.
Think you'll eat anything a little bit later, or you just eat chips?
We'll probably just eat chips.
And drop pieces on the floor.
The dogs will eat the pieces.
You're probably right. Okay, so here's my piece. I'm not gonna flip the camera.
The dogs in the background are like, yay!
Pretty good. It's not super hot yet, but it's good. It's feels like the temperature needs to be.
I'm gonna change it to. I'm changing my review to 6 out of 10.
Might need to be on low. So anyway, that was our
What'd you rate it?
stuff. I mean, it's dip. I've had it a bunch of times. Everybody's kind of tastes the same.
Well, rate it then.
So it's good. I mean, if we get it a little bit warmer, might need to keep it on low. But the reason we did it in this is because I think it's going to be easy to clean. This is the no stick, you know, and I think it's going to be easier to clean. I give it a 9 out of 10. I don't know how it could be any better. It's the same as everybody's dip, but
I think 6 out of 10.
we'll keep the lid closed. That'll probably keep it from getting crusty on top. And, you know, we'll keep the spoon here so people can stir it up or whatever, but that should be plenty for us to to last all day. You want to tell them something?
I'm a picky eater, so it must be good.
You are picky. All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Later.